money, power, status, success, God complex. All this is happening with Diddy.
Yeah.
There's now questions of, is Diddy working with the feds?
Yes.
Mr. Diddy, aka Mr. Love. Now, Dr.
No,
Love,
Sean Carter.
Jay. Okay.
Breaking news in the world of hip-hop. Jay-Z has been arrested, and it's all thanks to his longtime friend turned betrayer, Seen Diddy Combs. Diddy, under intense pressure from the feds, struck a deal that has landed Jay-Z in serious legal trouble. Yes, you heard it right. The mogul who once topped the charts with his friend is now the key to his downfall. The authorities are currently raiding Jay-Z and Beyonce's mansion, and Jay-Z is in custody, being grilled by investigators. Could Diddy really have sold out his close friend almost 3 decades to save his own skin?
But I had to figure, I'm like, okay, I have to figure out my space in this.
The scandal doesn't end there. The feds are delving into allegations that could unravel Jay-Z's entire empire. Diddy's decision to cooperate comes as a shock, especially given their history of mutual support and competition. What dirt does Diddy have on Jay-Z? And who else might he be naming in his bid for freedom? Sources reveal that Diddy's homes in LA and Miami were raided in connection with a trafficking inquiry, leading to his desperate deal.
Just last week, federal agents raided 2 homes of rapper and music mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. Combs is the subject of a federal investigation.
As we await more details, the hip-hop world is reeling from this bombshell. Insiders close to Jay-Z reveal that the mogul himself was blindsided by the turn of events. Although he had been tracking Diddy's situation closely, believing it to be a matter of public interest, Jay-Z never imagined he would be the primary target. Reports from sources within the investigation suggest that Jay-Z's shock was palpable when federal agents stormed his residence, flipping the tables and pointing the finger at him. He is now under intense scrutiny, with investigators poring over every aspect of his sprawling empire, from his early days in Brooklyn to his recent business ventures. But how did Diddy, a man with his own legal woes, become the linchpin in this dramatic takedown of Jay-Z? Speculation is rife among industry insiders and legal experts. Theories abound that Diddy, facing the possibility of a life sentence amid trafficking allegations, was left with little choice but to cooperate with federal authorities.
The reason why is because they gathered so much evidence. Supposedly they gathered so many videos and laptops and also electronic devices.
One expert, Niyama Rahmani, drew parallels to infamous cases involving Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly, suggesting that Diddy's situation could be similarly dire. If the prosecutors are successful and able to prove it, he may end up perishing in prison, Rahmani ominously noted. The notion Diddy has been working as an informant for the feds is not new but has gained renewed traction amidst this scandal. Conservative pundit Candace Owens recently fanned these flames, claiming Diddy is a Fed-takia asset. This idea isn't far-fetched to some, especially given West's past accusations during a heated 2022 interview. West insinuated that Diddy's freedom hinged on his cooperation with authorities, suggesting a long-standing deal designed to shield Diddy in exchange for information on his peers.
And that's when I lost respect for Jay-Z, and it is what made me gain more respect for Kanye, because he is willing to say stuff.
What dirt, then, did Diddy possess that made Jay-Z a target? Rumors are swirling about Jay-Z's alleged criminal activities, which have been the subject of whispered conversations in hip-hop circles for decades. From his early days as a substance dealer in Brooklyn's Marcy projects to his meteoric rise as a music mogul, Jay-Z's life has always been steeped in both glamour and controversy. His candid admissions about his past, while endearing to fans, also painted a target on his back. To be in a substance deal, you need to know what you can spend, what you need to re-up, Jay-Z once told Vanity Fair, a statement that now seems to hold a more sinister undertone. Adding fuel to the fire are allegations that have persisted over the years, claiming Jay-Z's business dealings are not as clean as they appear. With every major deal, from the founding of Rockefeller Records to his role at Def Jam and the launch of Roc Nation, there have been whispers of illicit activities underpinning his success. While Jay-Z has always maintained that his past is just that, past, the feds seem to think otherwise. They're now delving into these historical claims with a renewed vigor, possibly armed with information provided by Diddy.
Still say allegedly, has done things and allegedly participated in a lot of things that the public would not be happy to know.
The implications of this investigation are enormous. If Jay-Z, a figure synonymous with success and resilience in the hip-hop industry, is brought down, it could send shockwaves through the entire music world. Diddy's cooperation, viewed by some as a desperate bid for survival, could reshape alliances and rivalries within the industry. How many others might be implicated? And what does this mean for the legacy of these once untouchable icons?
Of course, there's layers upon layers. When you get into these conspiracy theories, man, they never end. They never end. There's just layers upon layers.
Fans started speculating about Jay-Z's impending trouble back in December of last year when news broke of his past crimes previously unknown to the public. Whispers about his involvement in the suspicious demise of his alleged mistress, Kathy White, resurfaced, painting a chilling picture of the lengths the mogul might go to protect his empire. Kathy, who allegedly threatened to expose her affair with Jay-Z shortly before her demise, has become a pivotal figure in the gossip swirling around the rapper. Officially, her demise was reported as a brain aneurysm, but sources close to the investigation have always found the circumstances suspicious. Kathy's demise occurred precisely 1 year after news of her affair with Jay-Z broke, and just 48 hours after Beyonce announced her pregnancy. The timing is undeniably curious, and rumors about Jay-Z's involvement refuse to die down.
So, it's just crazy. Just read.
Claudia Jordan, an A-list host and model, has remained tight-lipped about her friend Kathy's untimely demise, but insiders claim she harbors suspicions about Jay-Z's involvement. It just seemed too convenient that he wanted her out of the picture, and shortly after he said that, the friend ended up deceased. One source revealed, the scandal is not lost on 50 Cent, who has been vocal about his rivalry with Jay-Z for years. Known for his sharp tongue and no-holds, barred approach to feuds, 50 Cent has been joking about Jay-Z facing legal troubles alongside Diddy for quite some time.
There's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent and Jay-Z.
Their long-standing rivalry, which dates back to the early 2000s, has been a mix of public jabs and private clashes. On his infamous track, How to Rob, 50 Cent provocatively rapped about robbing Jay-Z, to which Jay responded with a sharp retort during a live performance. Despite moments of mutual respect, the competitive tension never truly dissipated.
Bleak beans. Everybody was in there, and I was like, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all got a chance right now. Just flood it, put out a lot of music because 50 Cent is coming.
50 Cent hasn't been shy about expressing his disbelief over Jay-Z's perceived invincibility. In light of Diddy's cooperation with the feds, 50 Cent took to social media, mocking the situation with posts asking about Jay-Z's whereabouts. Anybody seen Jay? He posted, alongside an image of Jay-Z's face on a milk carton labeled missing. This trolling has only intensified the public's fascination with the unfolding drama, keeping fans glued to every new development. The feud between 50 Cent and Jay-Z has always been peppered with a mix of admiration and rivalry. In a recent deep dive by Hip Hop Docs, the intricacies of their relationship were explored, highlighting how 50 Cent's rise to fame within the club once caused Jay-Z to put his entire fellow roster on high alert. Yet, despite their occasional collaborations and shared business ventures, such as their Reebok sneaker deals, the competitive edge never dulled.
A revolt. Go back to that 50 Cent post, and I'm gonna tell you why 50 is literally is a diabolical genius.
Further complicating matters are the whispers about Beyonce's role in the entire saga. Allegations of a strained relationship fueled by Beyonce's supposed jealousy and power struggles within their marriage suggest that the couple's picture, perfect image, might be a facade. Reports of their unconventional relationship dynamics, including supposed group encounters with singer Rita Ora and the use of a surrogate for the birth of their daughter, Blue Ivy, paint a far more complex picture than the public typically sees. As the investigation continues, the potential fallout for Jay-Z is immense. If the rumors about his criminal activities potentially corroborated by Diddy's testimony prove true, the repercussions could be devastating not only for his personal legacy, but for the entire hip-hop industry. Diddy's deal with the feds, if it includes significant information on Jay-Z, might just be his ticket to leniency, leaving Jay-Z to face the brunt of the legal consequences.
After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed, right?
Diddy, however, is far from being in the clear himself. His recent scandal involving the leaked video of Cassie's beating has only added fuel to the fire. The shocking footage, which shows Diddy assaulting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a Los Angeles hotel in 2016, has resurfaced amidst his legal woes, casting a long shadow over his attempts to cooperate with federal authorities. In a desperate attempt to salvage his image, Diddy issued an unapologetic apology via Instagram, acknowledging his reprehensible behavior but failing to convince the public of his sincerity.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
Despite his words, many, including Cassie's attorney, have dismissed his apology as disingenuous and self-serving. The timing of the video's release couldn't be worse for Diddy. As federal agents scrutinize his past and current activities, the video serves as a stark reminder of the allegations against him. This incident, coupled with his previous denials and the subsequent settlement of Cassie's lawsuit, paints a troubling picture of a man on the edge, willing to sacrifice anyone to save himself. Yet, despite the mounting evidence against him, Diddy remains defiant. His attorney, Aaron Dyer, described the raids as a gross overuse of military-level force and maintained Diddy's innocence. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits Dyer argued, framing the investigation as a witch hunt based on meritless accusations. As both Jay-Z and Diddy navigate these turbulent waters, the hip-hop community watches with bated breath. The potential for more explosive revelations looms large, threatening to reshape the industry's landscape. Will Diddy's cooperation be enough to secure his freedom, or will it merely drag more of his peers into the spotlight? And as Jay-Z faces the possibility of a devastating fall from grace, how will the music world respond to these seismic shifts? Leave a comment below and let your voice be heard. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and until next time, farewell.